just like that, welcome back to another video. Can we just take a minute to appreciate the RGBs on all four wheels? It's like something straight out of Fast and Furious. It's like he's got a little party inside each wheel. Oh, no way, they're like all in sync too. I thought they were all flashing different colors. This is sick. I'm pretty sure James has already said that he wants to do underglow on the whole thing as well. It'd be quite the look. I mean, imagine having the wheels in sync and you have the entire bottom of the car lit up. It'd just be wild. You know, there are a few things quite as iconic as the Skyline taillights. And of course, I know, it's not a Skyline, it is a GTR. This isn't a Skyline, this is the reboot. But obviously the taillights are inspired from the Skyline, the R32, the R33, R34, that generation that became so popular, especially from the Fast and Furious series. I mean, this is just iconic. Okay, so 8:36 p.m. here on a cold winter's night. Also, don't let me forget to take the trash out on Thursday. We're obviously all here by our lonesome in an empty parking lot. An 800 wheel horsepower GTR. I think you know what that means. Maybe it's launch control. So if you didn't already know, this car is going to be built out to over 1,000 horsepower. And 1,000 is like the floor. Like, I'm thinking it's probably gonna be like upwards of like 12, 13, 1,400, maybe even more than that. So what we're doing tonight is like no comparison. This car is designed to be able to launch it, to have fun with it. So compared to when it's gonna be, you know, built at like 1,000 horsepower, it's like, you know, this little baby stuff. Fortunately for me, and fortunately for you, because you have to watch me do it, they made launch control very easy. Step one, fasten your seatbelt. Step two, they've got 3 little switches down here. So you hit R on all 3 of these if you just hold them up. Bada bing, you're ready to go. From here, it's very simple. A little bit of brake, a little bit of gas, let it rip. There are few things that launch harder than a GTR. I'm convinced. I've launched a handful of pretty hard accelerating cars. I've launched a 720S. I've launched a Huracan. I've launched an Aventador. I've been in a Bugatti when it's launching. This car launches hard. It may not be the fastest car. I'm not saying the GTR is the fastest, but my argument is that it does launch a little harder. Laying down some rubber. Of course, there's gonna be at least one guy in the comment section that's gonna light me up for abusing wheels and tires that do not belong to me. The bottom line is, this set of wheels and tires has already been raced and abused out in the desert, but if they really need to be replaced and James wanted me to, I'd be happy to do it. Quick life hack, if you've ever wondered how to get some smooth B-roll shots without a gimbal, it's the blades. It's always been the blades, boy. I'll fully admit, I look like a total idiot, but I mean, you can't deny it. They get the smoothest B-roll. A lot of times I still use my gimbal, but when you don't have a gimbal, or like right now my gimbal's dead, you just bust out the blades, dude. That's the answer.
Crew in the cut, hey, you want us run when I tell a big piece. Love is love. Love is love. Adios. Bendo with the switch again. Wouldn't look like he happening. But they just give them estimates. Somersaults for my Benjamins. I got what you need, baby. Skirt the Chevy, make a scene, baby. I like BB, been the team, baby. Been Papa, work the team, baby, look. I figure for our last launch, it's only appropriate that we do a proper 0 to 60. And when I say proper 0 to 60, I mean not proper at all. Nothing about this is scientific, so don't get all worked up about it. Taking into account a few things. I think what's listed online is like 2.9, something like that, 0 to 60. Taking into account the fact that the speedometer is definitely not the most accurate way to do it. The fact that it's cold outside, it's like, I don't know, 30 degrees or something like that. But we're gonna go for it anyway. I'm gonna go with a 3.5. There is just so much tire slippage when it's cold outside. Like, as you can see, like the RPM needle just went up and it was just riding at like 6.5 and just holding it there, and then it shifted because the wheels are just spinning. It's locked here. Okay, we're good. You know, something kind of silly, $250,000 car, the Lamborghini Aventador. I'm 6'2", so not like big by any stretch of the imagination, but like, I mean, I don't know, kind of big. One thing that bugs me about supercars is there's just, I feel like for me, there's just not a cool way to get out. You just kind of lean and just hope that you don't look like an idiot, which you probably do. When I say you, I mean me. Nice car though.
Obviously this thing's loud. I'm trying to figure out how to turn it off. I'm following the lines over and I find this thing, like what in the jank is this? I've had a few videos blow up recently. If you came from one of those videos or subbed because of one of those videos, genuinely, thank you for being here. I hope you've enjoyed the content so far. My name's Stefan, if you're new here. I've been filming videos for as long as I can remember, and it's my favorite thing to do. So I'm hoping that if this channel continues the trajectory that it's on right now, it could be a long-term thing. Okay, it's getting late. I gotta get home. Again, thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and the bell. And on that note, I'll see you in the next video.